exactly.
The Royals have sparked headlines after an Easter service raised questions about who was and who was not in attendance.
Yes, for more on this, we're joined by entertainment editor Pete Ford. Hello to you, Pete. Who was there?
Well, I guess the attention grabber was seeing Prince Andrew there. And of course, going into church for Christmas and Easter, they're two staples that we expect of the royal family, bearing in mind, of course, that the reigning monarch is also the supreme governor of the Church of England. So for that reason alone, it's very important to be seen to be going to church. But as you see there, Prince Andrew, accompanied by Fergie, there, looking very happy. First time we've actually seen him out and about for 12 months, and that was at the Easter service last year. So yes, it does raise questions. Is he going to make a comeback? Who knows? Time heals everything, as they say. Bearing in mind, of course, Prince Andrew was never found guilty of doing anything, apart from keeping very bad company and making very poor decisions. That payout was given to him to make that case go away at the time of the Queen's Jubilee. And there are a lot of people who felt they never should have paid it out. They should have fought it. So, meanwhile, we didn't see Prince William and Catherine at this particular service. They went to Sandringham and took the kids there. So, yes, they did go to church. They just went to a different service in a different part of the country. So, yeah, all in all, a good day for Easter Sunday and King Charles Easter celebrations.
All righty, Pete, let's move on. And a senior SNL cast member has weighed in on the controversy over that White Lotus sketch from last week we were talking about.
Yeah, well, this is Amy Lou Wood, and she was unhappy about the fact that they portrayed her in the send-up with those extreme buck teeth, if you like. Now, if you actually read what she said, she's quite happy to be sent up, and she knows that is a feature that she has. But she said she felt the joke was nothing more than the extreme teeth. There was no real joke or nuance attached to it. It was just really making fun of her. There was nothing clever about it. So anyway, Bowen Yang, who interestingly people may not realise is an Australian, grew up in Brisbane, has gone on to have a lot of success, particularly with Saturday Night Live and of course more recently the Wicked movie. And he agrees actually. He thinks it wasn't fair the way they did send her up. This is Bowen.
However she reacted to that sketch is completely valid. With parody, you kind of forget the sort of human emotional cost that it sort of extols on someone.
So there are a lot of comedians who think you never apologise for any jokes that you make, but obviously Bowen does feel that really didn't hit the mark properly.
All right, well, there you go. Pete, I really have to talk about something that has just put me into a rabbit hole today because there's a surprising superstar.
Another rabbit hole.
Another one, but this one, I think, takes the cake for 2025. They've made themselves Instagram official. Who is it?
Well, you know, there's a new word for this now, Sally. There we go. There we have Elizabeth Hurley and Billy Ray Cyrus. Now, apparently Instagram official is very old hat, Sally. You don't say that anymore. You say this is a hard launch. Because, yeah, that's the in word, apparently. Because the two of them...
I didn't want to say that, though.
Yeah, you did, yeah. Well, the two of them put this up onto their social media together at the same time, simultaneously. And the amazing part about it is we didn't know of a connection between them. They have worked together. They made a movie a couple of years ago, a fairly low budget movie called Christmas in Paradise, in which they were love interests, but nothing emerged from that set that indicated they have become friends or hooked up in any way. But here we are today, very much, you know, they want the world to know. And this is the first relationship or real boyfriend, I guess, that Elizabeth has had since Shane Warne. Now, Shane and she were together for about 3 years. They'd split up long before Shane died, but they remained very close friends, as Elizabeth does with all of her exes. She remains on good terms with all of them. So we'll wait and see where it goes. You might recall earlier in the year we were talking about the fact that members of Billy Ray's family were concerned about him, and they believed that there were things in his life that were doing him damage, and they wanted him to go out and seek help for that. And he dismissed all that. So let's wait and see where this all lands.
So we didn't actually have a grab. Larry put that in. That's the first time he's ever edited anything on this show.
I thought people would want to see contextually what we were talking about.
No, I wanted to show you that because you haven't clicked. Now, that was put up a couple of weeks ago, and she chose a Billy Ray Cyrus song as the beg for it on Instagram. So that was the giveaway clue that none of us picked up on a few weeks ago, and now today, very much the Easter gift is. is.
Yes,
you know,
that
they
was
are
her
together.
Easter egg, as the kids say. See, I can be relevant, Pete. That
Yeah,
was the Easter
exactly.
egg she planted years ago, and we
Yeah.
all missed it.
Anyway,
We
I
did.
said, yes, I'll come in on a public holiday, but I get to choose the vision we run. Thank you, Pete. Goodbye.
Thank you.
I don't think
Bye.
we needed a third time. Thanks, Pete.